Alright, so today we are at Block 234 Jurong East Street 31, and today we are checking out an older 5-room HDB which comes with a square footage of around 1,302 square feet. And for this unit, it comes fully renovated about 6 to 7 years ago, so you guys can be saving tons on renovations. So I believe you guys would love this, so stay tuned all the way and check out this home tour with us. My name is Veroy, let's go! Yo, I'm here guys. Okay, so welcome to this unit. So this is actually 1,308 square feet. It's a 5-room flat. I know you guys can't find me because of how massive this space is, but some basic information to start us off, alright? So for orientation, our window openings on this side where we have the living area, this is fronting towards the southeast orientation. Now all the way on the other side, we actually have our dining room, and this part right fronts towards the northwest orientation. And if you guys notice, in terms of our facing itself, because we are on a higher level, if you look out of the both openings, both have no blockage. And when you open up both sides of the windows itself, you actually get a very strong cross ventilation, which I love. Okay, now let's check out the unit together. After knowing all these details, let's check out the living space. Let's go. Alright, so for the living room, as you guys can see, there is some custom cabinetry that the owner has already done up. Now the renovation age for this house is just slightly above 6 years. So you guys can be assured, right, you're saving a lot of renovation dollar when you buy something like that. Basically what the owner did, they did every single thing in the house. From the floor tiles, wall tiles, cabinetry, wardrobes and everything. 做到完, alright? Okay, living room. I like the living room because it's very rare to get a space like that. I think you can even put, well, how many seater is these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 seater on one row, and you can still have an L-shaped chase lounge or something like that. And the space is still superb. Right, where you guys and where my videographer is standing right now, right? Actually, this location used to be a balcony area, and the owner has already pushed out the balcony to here so that you get all this usable space, right? And when you have all this usable space, your extension, your living kind of feels like it's extended all the way out over here. And this makes this entire space even more spacious as well. Must walk a bit longer because, you know, from there to the dining, very big ma, so a bit longer lah. Alright guys, so we are here right now at the dining area, and as you guys can see, this dining table is too small for this space. We can actually accommodate up to an 8-seater or even perhaps a 10-seater dining set. Also no problem. No problem, my friends. So again, we have a homogeneous floor tiles done up for the entire living and dining area. Of course, later for the kitchen as well, as you guys can see. The original layout, right, it actually comes with this wall over here. And this is something very useful that people like because this creates some form of privacy in this space. And because of that roominess that we have over here, you could also do up some storage cabinet at this part of the wall. And can you imagine, you can actually have your glasses lah, your wine fridge, right? You make this space a super chill or coffee corner or a hosting corner or drinks corner when your friends come over to your place for parties and stuff. Nothing much to talk about this, it's just huge. Renovation wise, nothing much to do. Now, kitchen, let's go. So, rectangular sized kitchen, you have window openings over here bringing natural light as well. Windows opening right at the yard area bringing in natural light as well. Entire space just feel nice and bright. The owner has actually done up all your necessary stuff already. You have your upper, lower kitchen cabinets, a solid kitchen countertop, your hood hob, your fridge over here. Now, if you guys want to do a little bit of space to make this even more interesting for yourself, right? This part of the wall, you can actually knock down this part of the wall so that you can push out this entire space even wider. And I think this is the interior design's dream, right? Where you can actually create new spaces with all the breakable walls and stuff. Now, in terms of the amount of working space that you have in a kitchen, this is the kind of kitchen that my parents will say, jin ho, this one, because you can clean, you can cook, you can prep. Here you can still sit down and chit chat. In the mornings, your children, you can put a little table over here. They can eat their breakfast while you prepare for the day. Very, very awesome. Alright, time to check out the bedrooms, shall we? So for this 5-room flat, you actually have 3 bedrooms, you have 2 common bedrooms on my left hand side, and the master is on this side. But before we check out the master, let's check out the common bedrooms first. I'm sure you guys would love it because of the massive amount of space that we get over here, guys. Look at this space. We actually have vinyl floors done up for the bedrooms. So if you remember earlier on, we actually have the homogeneous tiles in the living room itself, but for the master and all the bedrooms, right, you actually have some form of vinyl flooring, and this kind of softens the entire vibe of the bedrooms. But what I truly love, right, besides a nice built-in, besides a super roomy space over here, which I think king size plus a single bed also no problem, your air cons are done up, but what I really love is also the bedrooms enjoy the same kind of views that the living and dining room has as well. And because we are on the higher level, right, when you look out the space, you look out the windows from the bedrooms itself, you can see tons of greeneries. It's very, very fresh, the air, right? You kind of see through everything and it just feels really, really nice. And I can already imagine, right, if you have your kids in this bedroom, right, they can actually do this kind of layout, put the study table over here, and imagine if they are doing their revision, right, and they look out into the windows and they will feel very relaxing for them to do study. It's a very, very good room. So on the other side, we actually have the second common bedroom, which is identical in size. So you can already imagine the amount of space that you get for this layout and this unit itself. Now guys, master, let's go. Hey, master! Look at this, so cute! I love it, man. Like, the house has such a happy vibe, right? And the color scheme is just so cute. Once again, right here, you have your vinyl floors. And if you look up from the master bedroom, you actually have a facing that is inward into the estate's car park, but the block-to-block distance is really, really far as well. And this gives you tremendous amount of privacy. All your built-ins have already been done up. There is maximum storage for this unit. I think there is really not much to talk about for this unit or this bedroom, except you can see how uncluttered the space is, and I think it's truly because this space or this unit has so much square footage, right, that you can have so much storage, and eventually the entire room is just so comfortable, right? How about the ensuite? This block has amenities aplenty nearby with 2 FairPrice and a Haumat within a 1 kilometer radius. 1 MRT stop away, you have Chinese Garden where you can enjoy a stroll and appreciate nature among the bustling Jurong commercial district. Science Centre and Safra Jurong are also amongst the many family-friendly places in the west to take your kids out for a day. Gem, Westgate and IMM are just a few bus stops away at Jurong East, fulfilling your retail therapy needs. So that's all we have for you today, and if you guys want to check out this massive 5-room flat in Jurong East itself, you know who to call. Contact Veroy from The Real Collective. Real people, real estate, real results, and we will see you soon.